Hello. It's been a minute. I miss y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who trickles in since I did not announce. I kind of said that I was going to go live, but I said that the night before and the night before that, and I didn't. But I'm here. I am here now, and I did share an update, so y'all know if you're able to see the post that I posted a couple of hours ago on the page and in my stories that, the rainy days in Georgia just really put me in a reflection mode, and a lot of revelations came in regards to taking my time back and acknowledging how much time I put into social media and the posting and the editing and the reels and the captions and the hashtags and the algorithm. And ultimately, I was spending way too much time feeding an algorithm when I should be spending time and more time feeding my ancestors and my alignment. So that's what I shared. I am in the garden and I am completely lost. Time stands still when I am in the garden, when I am doing art. There's a couple things that I do that literally lose track of time, and the garden, definitely one of them. So I've been doing that, and it's been raining, so I haven't really been able to be in the garden, but I've been planning my planting and working on my legend and how I'm going to plant, where I'm going to plant things. I'm doing companion planting, so I'm doing a lot of research in regards to which plants to put together, which herbs to put in with which produce and all of the things, learning my root vegetables versus my fruiting vegetables versus my brassicas. There's a whole thing that I'm learning now, and I've always been a gardener and I've just been kind of doing, but now I'm like being very, very purposeful and very, very precise with it, and it takes time. And that is where I want to spend my time more than editing a video to post on social media that's going to get 10 views. So all of that to say, I have recalibrated and reorganized, reprioritized. I'm also doing a lot more in-person readings, working on doing some in-person events here in Atlanta. So my time has been, inundated in regards to that. And that just makes so much more sense to me. It's important for me to be a purposeful practitioner. And if I'm spending so much time on social media, editing and posting and figuring out the viral strategy, but I'm taking time away from actually working one-on-one with people and practicing for myself so that I am credible in the work that I do as a healing facilitator, the math is not mathing. The math was not mathing. So I have reorganized, and it's opened up a lot. So I actually have more time to see more people in person and online. So I'm going to start posting some updates in regards to the discovery call that you can book with me if you want readings, if you want sacred sessions, if you just want some one-on-one time to chat and get through some stuff. Then I got more time because I was putting way too much time in the social media game. And ultimately, whatever's meant for me is meant for me. So we'll see, but I'm gonna do the whole opposite thing of what everybody's saying to do on social media. And I'm just gonna be organic with it. I am going to naturally flow. If I feel like going live, I will. If I don't, I won't. And I'm going to let nature take its course. And I'm learning that through this gardening process, because you can plant a seed, but it may not grow, because if it's not meant to, it won't. And if it is meant to, it will. And all you got to do is plant the seed. So I am advising you all to just be in organic, authentic flow. Try to choose the happy. Do what makes sense. Don't do things that you feel obligated to do. So we're going to tap in tonight in regards to the organic, authentic nature of things and the choices that you make. Because when you are in alignment with your true self and allowing things to just grow and glow and flow naturally, you come into receiving mode. Your nervous system resets and recalibrates, and that is when the abundance just starts to find you. naturally, organically, authentically. You have to be what it is that you want to experience. It's got to come from the inside. And taking this time away and just focusing on the garden and focusing on real people and doing more readings and making more time for real people because I'm not busy on the phone just completely readjusted everything for me. So let's see how you may need to readjust and tap more into the organic nature of things and watch that grow versus all of this digital stuff. We are chasing this algorithm and we are supposed to be in alignment because what is meant for you cannot miss you when you are in alignment. And the algorithm ain't got nothing on your ancestors. Okay. Desmonet, welcome. Hey, Skybird. I am here. I'm going to be doing some readings, donation-based. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live. You are new here, so welcome to the Vibe Tribe. So excited to have you. Thank you. And yeah, it's always theme-based. I usually go live Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. But much like I've been sharing, I'm just going with the flow. I am going with the organic nature. Oftentimes I'm, ready to go live, but I'm working on my seed planting plan, or I'm still talking to a client or a friend or whatever, and I can't break the flow just to kind of show up for an algorithm. And it's not that I'm not showing up for y'all, because you know how to find me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how to find me. I'm on the DMs. I will always respond. So that will never be an issue. But in terms of being there to serve all of the time in the general sense and being on the clock. Listen, we are here making sure that we are not, falling into the trap of the matrix and capitalism and all of this chase energy. So if we are coming out of the matrix and not being a slave to that, we cannot come into social media and be a slave to an algorithm. That is not adding up. And I just realized for me, I was losing sleep even trying to edit. And, I was posting the collective coherence, and then I was posting the chapter from my book, and then I was posting the feature frequency and the theme. And I was like posting 4 reels each day based on the live the night before. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I do. And whoever don't know, y'all gonna know. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're meant for me, it's inevitable. So I'm just gonna flow. I'm going to be posting more in my stories because it's quick upload. I don't have to caption and hashtag and all of the things. I'm not going to do all the things all of the time anymore because I want to get back to the garden, or I want to get back to a real person that I am now having more time to open up the books and get more people on the schedule. I'm getting discovery calls that are complimentary, and I just don't want to be juggling an algorithm instead of actual people. You know what I mean? I'm prioritizing. So I'm going to be here for y'all, and that's what's up. So tonight we're going to tap into just that energy of go with the flow, be organic, let nature take its course, and what advice Spirit has for you to help you with that, so that you can not feel like you need to be in this chase mode, and that if you don't show up, if you don't post, then you're not going to get what's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just such a rat race, and they just continuously replace one thing with something else. So we get to now say, that's not how I want to do it. And what is for me cannot miss me. And I'm not going to be a slave to an algorithm. I'm just not going to do that. So let's see. And again, I may not be live every night. I'm really just going to, go with my vibe and based on what's happening in that moment, because we can only be in one place at one time. There's that too. For my Atlanta peeps, I am doing in-person readings, so please do DM me if you are interested in meeting me in person. I have a whole new format for my readings, so I'm very excited. Just started doing that, getting some great feedback, especially from people who had readings with me before and are getting this new version because there's a lot more value proposition that's added to it. Discovering that there's a lot of gifts that I have not really talked about and shared, and that I was kind of hesitant in some ways to share because of how definitive it may seem and may sound through the time that I'm sharing it. But it's relevant and it is important, and there's always room for growth and for shift. But I'm able to read a very, very specific vibration, human vibration, that you are in this moment, in the moment that we are in the session. And I'm starting to share that so that people are aware and how to augment that, and I can assist in that process as well. So discovery call with me, and I will elaborate more. I know I'm being a little bit ominous, but I don't want to share too much just like that, especially if I do edit this and post it, just because it's easier sometimes to just, speak freely instead of setting up, to do this random video explaining things. But again, discovery call with me, and we'll go and get into it. And it'll be really, really dope and really customized and catered to you. That's the best part about the discovery call, is that I'm able to tap into your energy. My ancestors and your ancestors start to do their thing and, drop the downloads for both of us, and gives the access, your Ori to my Ori. And we work it out and get you what you need. Not always what you want, but always what you need. Always what you need. I get to the heart of it, and we work it through. So for those who are here, if you are interested in tapping in to how to be in alignment with the organic, authentic nature of things, of you, and how to get more comfortable in the uncertainty, in the not feeling like you need to chase, and how to be okay with being at rest and not doing anything sometimes, or God forbid, doing what you want. Just doing what you want. That's what we're going to tap into tonight, and see how it goes. See what Spirit has for you. So we will say prayer as always. I will go into a collective coherence, and then I will go into reading a cosmic concept from my book. So for those who do not have Sacred Soul Simplified, it is $11.11 on Amazon. You should definitely get this, not just because I'm the author, but because it is truly, truly helpful to elevate your soul and help you live your purpose. It is a purposeful pocket companion and very much simplifies a lot of the cosmic concepts that we hear all the time that sometimes gets a little bit too complicated. It really kind of gets down to brass tacks, and there's some soul work and soul inquiries, taps into chakra activations, the hertz, the crystal that are in alignment, and all of the things to just help support and bolster you. So we'll read one of those, and then I will go into individual readings for whoever is interested. Donation based, Cash App is at the top, Back to Natural, II for the 2 between back and natural. And I'm so back to natural in the garden every day. I'm so excited. Sprouts growing, my zucchini's coming up, my beans are coming up already, and it's only been a couple of weeks since I planted on the 16th. So yeah, it's been like 10, 11 days. So yay, things are happening, and that I'm gonna post. But again, more quick in the stories type of vibes, because I just want to get back to the gardening. So for those who are interested, if you are here, then let me know by putting any sprout green plant emoji in the comments, and I will put you on the list. I thank you in advance for anything that you can share or spare for the donation. Again, Cash App is at the top. If you have anything else that you prefer for sending the energy exchange, then please do let me know in the comments, and I will let you know the options. But give me a sprout, give me something green and growing, something organic in the comments, and I will put you on the list. And in the meantime and in between time, we will pray. I will tap into the collective coherence so that we can all get a general message in regards to the advice on how to just be organic and rooted and grounded and just go with the flow. This back to natural energy, which is going to bring us what we need. Sometimes we have to just chill, man. Sometimes we're doing too much. Sometimes we are doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to make it a little bit more easy. So let us give thanks to the Creator. Give thanks to the breath of life, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, Orisha, the forces of nature, divine deities of all traditions, and light and love that serve humanity for the highest good of all. Thank you for this alignment, for this acceptance, for this abundance, for this ability. Thank you for clear and concise messages. Thank you for overseeing this act of divination in light and love. As I tap into the individuals and the collective in this sacred space this night, tapping into the organic, authentic nature of things, how to just be at ease, how to not feel like we need to chase anything because what is ours is already ours. It is done. Thank you for the trust of each individual in this space. And thank you for clearing things out so that we can get what we need, even if we don't get what we want. Grateful. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Give thanks. Big Leo, welcome. Ricardo, welcome. Ari, welcome. Thank you for joining. Jacob, welcome. Famous God bless. Welcome, welcome. El Sharon Jelavilita, welcome. Alani, welcome. Darian, welcome. Whether you're still here or not, welcome and thank you for popping in. Malin, welcome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Let us, Barry, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking the live, Barry. Appreciate you. We're going to tap into the collective right now and get a message for all of us in regards to how we can just be anchored, grounded and rooted in the organic nature of things and letting things happen as they should, not feeling the need to chase anything, because what is meant to come into fruition is meant to come into fruition. We are in the Empress energy. What is meant to be birthed, because the gestation is there, because we are pregnant with so much possibility and so much creativity and so much birthing energy and rebirthing energy, that ultimately when we focus on what is meant to grow and we just continue to plant seeds and we nurture the seeds that we have already planted, the growth is inevitable. It doesn't mean that every seed is going to grow. And I'm learning this as a gardener. You have to plant more seeds to make space and to kind of, split the difference for those that may not, especially if you're not germinating ahead of time, right? There's a germination process that you can do, or you can just put it right into the soil. Your soil is your soul. You are the seeds, and there are many things that you are hoping to manifest and materialize that are in alignment with the seeds, which means they may not all grow, but you have to continue to plant. You have to continue to have faith. Even when things don't grow, know that what is meant is done. It cannot be avoided. It is inevitable. So when we tap into Empress energy and you see this frequency of pregnancy, of birth, of rebirth, of gestation, this was a seed that once was planted and that we have taken care of, that we are making sure to water, that we are giving sun, that we are singing to it. I was singing to my garden today. I do every day, but it's real. It's real because it's about the energy that you put in. And this is why when we think about the organic nature and why we have to kind of learn to just be at ease is because we are nature, not a part of nature. We are nature. And when we see how nature just breaks through the surface and finds its way towards the light, it's the same way that we do. There's no resistance in that sense. The seed is just going to find its way if it is meant. So allow yourself as well to just be in that moment of finding its way to break through the surface. If things are dormant right now, that's what they're meant to be, because the growth happens under the soil first. We don't see the roots growing. We don't see the roots ever. The roots are, if we see the roots, it's not growing anymore. That means things have been uprooted. So give thanks for the roots, for your roots, for the unseen, because that is what actually guarantees the growth. It is the unseen that guarantees the growth. So allow that, be okay with that, be at ease with that, and be in alignment with that organic nature, with that authenticity, with that what is meant to be will be. and just have faith that what is yours cannot miss you. Ashe. Beautiful. Hey, Lisa. Welcome. Toy Box, welcome. We're tapping into the organic nature of things and how to just allow yourself to be and allow things to grow naturally as they're supposed to and not feel like we need to chase anything. So if you would like a donation-based speed read, Cash App is at the top, whatever you can share or spare. Then give me any green sprout of sorts, a plant, the green sprouty thing, in the comments, and I will put you on the list and we will tap in. I am going to do some bibliomancy from the book in the meantime, but let me know for anyone who's here if you would like a reading and I will put you on. Anything green. There you go. I see you, Lisa. Awesome. Thank y'all. Nothing but love. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Toy Box. LC, I don't see the whole name, but hello, Ariane, welcome. Thank you, Barry. Barry said, I'm beautiful. Thank you, Barry, if you're still here, I appreciate you. Thank you. Ricardo, thank y'all. Newborn, welcome. This is my book, Sacred Soul Simplified. It's fantastic and very, very inspiring. So $11.11 only on Amazon. You should get it. You should definitely get it. It's going to help in more ways than one. So I do like to share a message from the book every live. So I just kind of flip through and then wherever Spirit says to stop, that's what we get and we read it. And that is a collective message for all of us. So I'm about to tap in and let's see what we've got. We've got maintain boundaries, number 13. The declaration is, a no to someone else is a yes to you. We all know when someone crosses the line with us, but we don't always say or do anything about it. When we get used to a dysfunctional dynamic, we can become docile and desensitized by the discomfort. We sometimes want to pretend everything is okay, don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or lack the confidence to speak up. We may also want to avoid someone's reaction to our truth, so we become trained to maintain their peace by sacrificing our own. Each time we respond that way, we send a message to others that we don't only accept the offenses, but we are comfortable with them. Whoever genuinely loves us and respects us will make it clear based on how they adhere to our boundaries, which will also let us know if a relationship is healthy enough to preserve. Saying no, drawing that line in the sand, or walking away is hard for empathetic souls because we are conditioned to serve others. Practicing this cosmic concept ensures that our natural inclination to serve doesn't turn us into servants. Maintaining boundaries also leads us to prepare our bodies, hearts, minds, and souls for necessary endings, whether the ending of a toxic habit, unhealthy routine, or an abusive dynamic. When we reclaim our power, not everyone will accept it because they only see their loss of control and the inconvenience of having to be mindful and accountable for their behavior. As a result, they will test our resolve by challenging and contesting our newfound strength, and it is up to us to follow through with our convictions. There are risks to everything in life, and navigating our boundaries forces us to face the risk of losing someone else or losing ourselves. Soul inquiry for maintaining boundaries. Who, what do you have difficulty saying no to? Change the perspective and focus on how you can say yes to you. Soul work. Write letters to relevant parties expressing your new boundaries. Share them if when you are ready, but most importantly, show them. And the chakra activation is the third eye, Ajna, Om, I see, Indigo, 852 Hertz, and the crystal lapis lazuli. Maintain boundaries. 13th, number 13th for the cosmic concept. So, get you some Sacred Soul Simplified, okay? Okay. that is our message, in alignment as well. When we talk about the organic nature of things and like doing what makes sense, and you know what I'm saying, like y'all, we gotta start to make things make sense. The math's gotta math. So if you feel like you're doing too much in some other area, and then as a result you're not doing enough in another, or you're doing too much for someone else and as a result you're not doing enough for yourself, all of these things, you have to start to look at it and pivot. And that's what I've been realizing in regards to this whole social media thing. So, you know, part of why I also wanted to post all the time and give some of the clips is so that you guys have something to go back to if you want to get that message again or whatever the case is. It's just too time consuming. But what I will do, which I was doing before, but ended up not having time to do because of how much social media generally I was doing in terms of TikTok, is I am going to download the whole live and upload the whole live to my YouTube channel. So that way the whole live is there. It's also going to be a living archive, and it's more organic in that sense to be able to just watch the whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? The whole live, the whole vibe. So that's going to be the way you can still tap in, and then you just got to find what you were looking for, because the whole live is just going to be posted. So Back to Natural on YouTube, BACKII Natural. Follow me on YouTube. I will start to post all of the lives, which again, not going to be every night anymore, right? But I am going to be posting when I am live on YouTube by the next day. There? Cool? Let's do that instead. Hey, Natalie. Welcome, welcome. What's up, what's up? I see your green heart. I will put you on the list. Any greenery for the live, for the reading. Awesome, awesome. Cool. Hey, how you feeling? I hope you got my response. I know we were touching base for a bit and then things got crazy. So I'm really hoping that I haven't left you hanging. I don't think I did though, but please let me know if I did respond to your last inquiry. And I got you anytime. Let me know when you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Alrighty, so let's tap in for Lisa. Now, I would normally say feature frequency, and your live is your reading's gonna be featured. No, it's not. I'm not doing that anymore. It took me like at least 3 to 4 hours to edit and post all of those reels for an hour live. If something takes me 4 times the time than the thing that I did in the first place, the math is not mathing. It's just not. Yeah. So I'm just going to post the whole thing on YouTube. Okay, fair. And then fast forward, find what you're looking for. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to get my time back. And sleep. Confirmation burp. Sleep is good because I'm done the live at like 11:15. Sometimes I'm still here with you guys. Excuse me, another confirmation till like midnight. And then I'm up editing sometimes till like 2, 3 in the morning just to post these clips. That don't make no sense. And then I'm up early to garden, and then I have readings, and I'm doing things in person now, and I'm working on events, and it's not sustainable. It was not sustainable. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with me going the organic route, taking my time back to allocate it more to alignment and ancestors instead of an algorithm. I'm gonna work my own rhythm. I'm gonna do my own rhythm, not no algorithm. Alrighty, so let's tap in for Lisa and how to be more comfortable, in the organic nature of things. Let it flow, let it grow. Actually, Spirit, give thanks. Tapping in for Lisa. Thank you. You got the Justice card. You got to be a lot more gentle with yourself. You have to be a lot more discerning in regards to, when you're seeing something that you're judging yourself for in regards to, I should be doing that, or I'm doing this too slow, or I'm taking too long, or I didn't do good enough, or whatever. You have to be more gentle with yourself. The Justice energy is the balance that's standing out. Being fair, being more fair. so that you can actually acknowledge, wait a minute, if I stop for a second and realize how much I actually did get done today, like give yourself that credit. Like, look at what I did do though. Look at what I did get done though. And it could be the smallest thing. I fixed my bed though. I washed these dishes though. My kids ate though, right? Like, let's be real, because as mommies especially, we be juggling a lot. And some things will fall through the cracks. That's just natural. But when you pay attention to what didn't fall through the cracks, give yourself the credit, give yourself the kudos, give yourself the honor, because that's fair. So that to be fair energy that's come up for us, especially when I first started doing readings, I remember that came up a lot. To be fair. In those moments that you feel like you didn't do or you whatever, stop for a moment and be like, to be fair, I did get this done. To be fair, I did get this done. And give yourself that justice. Give yourself that, that alignment, that reverence, those kudos, that congratulations, that ultimately is going to bring you more into the natural, organic flow of things, and to let you know, listen, tomorrow's another day. Whatever I didn't get done today, it's okay. Look at what I did get done. And now I'll have to roll over, and I'll roll over to things to the next day, and that's fair, and that's fine. And just let it be fair, and let it be fine. Ashe? You do. I hear you. So just be easy with yourself, and it'll be easier. Be easy with yourself, and it will get easier. Ashe. Cards are flying. They were not single, so every time it's not a single card, I put them back in the deck. But yeah, I'm glad you needed that. Yay. Awesome, Lisa. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Natalie, you are up. Natalie, you are up. Let me know if you're still here. The other thing, if it's a light night, let's say, because right now you, Lisa, I just did your reading, Natalie doing hers. We'll chat for a bit, but if there's no other readings, then I will just kind of wrap it up early, because I always have so much things to do that I really, really want to do. And there's going to be a reading just on that. Maybe if I go live tomorrow, that might be the theme, but do what you want. Y'all better make more time to do what you want. Like for real, for real. Like do what feels good. Like for real. Because if there are things that we have to do, fine. Still think about that and see what you cannot have to do, and that you might think you have to do, but you actually don't. So take a look at that a little bit closer. But especially if there are certain things that you have to do, it is that much more imperative that you find the time and the things that you really, really want to do, and make a lot of time for that as much as possible. That's what all of this is about, taking my time back. Because the whole social media thing is a have to do. It's a have to do. And I'm doing it to build awareness, to get clients, to get, people, that I want to support, that support me, and all of these things. But in that chase, I was actually making and having less time for the people that I'm actually trying to make time for. So it just didn't add up. And just in splitting that and deciding I'm not doing it that way, and I'm still going to show up how I need to, how I want to, more so than not. And I've been doing in the last few days what I want. Everything just got so much clearer. And I ended up getting more calls and inquiries and stuff when I was doing less to promote myself. So just saying, it's all about the vibration. It's all about alignment more than it is about algorithm. Don't let them fool you. I get it. The social media game. I get it. They're not wrong. But like I said, your ancestors, ain't no algorithm got anything on your ancestors. What is meant is yours, period. So that part, okay? Alignment over algorithm, baby. Indeed. That's what it is. It's gotta be. And you can't be feeding an algorithm more than you feeding your ancestors, okay? I mean, that math is not mathing. So, Natalie, let's tap in for you. Michaela, welcome. Biohack baby, welcome. All right, Natalie, let's get you organically in alignment, shall we? Shall we? Queen of Wands, abracadabra, your wish is your command. There is so much you need to, how do I say this? There's so much you need to be rooted in regards to your abilities. And when I say abilities, it's really in your will, it's in your magic, it's in your purpose, it's in your power, it's in your word. There's a lot that you can do that you don't believe that you can do, that it's kind of like that's somebody else's stuff. And it's an ironic thing, because when I coach people, the first thing that I tell them, and even with readings, is that I am going to do my best to ensure that you don't need me anymore. That's my goal. Because what I have the ability to do, you have the ability to do. And my role is just to remind you and help you with the tools and the faith and the belief in that. And so that you can practice it and get the confirmations that you need until you don't need the confirmations externally anymore. So with this Queen of Wands energy, it literally is you being on the throne, being in your my wish is my command, so said, so done, the name it, claim it, demand it, command it energy. Oshun frequency here with the sunflower. And the Wands energy is literally that abracadabra. The Queen of Wands is the most confident queen out of the four in regards to sitting on her throne. She taps into the fire element, the wands being about fire, about creativity, about bringing things into fruition through passion, through will, solar plexus vibration. So you need to activate that more. You need to come into the fuel and the fire in your belly, doing more of what you love, what makes you happy, what makes you feel like a kid again, the energy of imagination and exuberance and joie de vivre. Wear a lot more yellow, bright colors. We're in the year of the sun. We're in the year of the fire horse. This is the year that things are really, again, get giddy to giddy up. You need to fuel that. You need to be a little bit more energetic. You may feel a little bit lethargic, some days solar plexus may just be a little bit underactive, you know what I'm saying? And you need to balance that out a little bit more. And tapping into Queen of Wands energy is going to help you do that. So you need to tap into the fire in you, tap into the solar plexus. If you listen to 528 Hertz, that's going to help balance and activate your solar plexus. You can listen to it as you're sleeping, working with a citrine or tiger's eye crystal. Putting it on the solar plexus is going to give you that that you need to come back to you, to the true you, okay? You had a dream of your grandma telling you this? Well then, who am I? Grandma said so. I'm just here to confirm. Word up. Thank you, Grandma. Because I have mediumship abilities, but I don't invoke, you know what I mean? They just come through. So clearly, Grandma is making sure that you got the memo. Okay. Not being confident enough and doing enough. Well, she is always with you. Absolutely. She knows you to the core, and she wants to make sure that you got it. So I'm honored. I am grateful. Receive it, and honor her. The obedience, right? When we get the messages, when they come through, whether it's clairaudience, whether it's in a dream, we have to be obedient. And for you to have the dream, I haven't gone live in days, and then our first live, we're here together, and you get that message, and she's speaking it again. Oh, I didn't expect to cry in this live tonight, Natalie. Oh my God. Mwah. Holding you in the light, and I'm honored. Truly, I'm always honored when ancestors come through that clearly and that tangibly. So hugs, and thank you, Grandma. That's beautiful. So now you know, at least you know, right? Yeah, she needed this confirmation. Indeed. You're welcome. So welcome. Wow. See, and it's moments like this too when I don't go live and I'm just doing what I'm doing, but then I think about you guys all the time. And I'm like, that message though that somebody might have needed to hear. And I, same thing tonight, hesitated to come back on because I was like, I have to do this and I want to do that. But I was like, no, let me check in with my peeps. Let me tap in. I gave a little update that's posted. Let me give a little, little one-on-one vibes. And I'm so happy I did because you got this message. You got this message. And it's incentive for me too, to prioritize the lives when I'm able, you know what I mean? Because I'm always thinking about you guys. And, it's not always me. I don't go live to get donations. I don't go live to meet new people or to get likes or to get new followers. I come on to reconnect with those of y'all that are looking for me and checking for me, and that especially my early adopters that have been with me from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always thinking about you guys and always feel like, when I don't go live. So just know that if I don't, and if I'm not here for you, it's just because I'm replenishing myself so that I can be better for you. Yeah. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. I do have a gift and I'm grateful and I'm honored and I do not take it lightly. Thank you. Oh my God. It's an honor and it's a duty to share it with the world. It really is. It's a gift to share your gift. I always tell people that. So I would be remiss to not share mine. And again, that's why it's bittersweet when I don't go live sometimes, because then I feel like I'm hoarding this gift and not being available. But I am when I do the privates and one-on-ones and discovery calls. And now I'm trying to do I'm working on some in-person events here in Atlanta that I'm very excited about, because it's going to be very, very communal, concentrated healing with some other beautiful, beautiful practitioners. And that's going to be monumental work. So that's taking a lot of my time as well to just, organize and get prepared and stuff. So I'm spreading myself. I'm doing it. Absolutely. I'm grateful. Thank you, Lisa. I'm excited too. I'm so excited. Yeah, because I'm building such a beautiful community here. So it's just inspiring me to bring us together, as much as possible, doing some very, very magical work in the garden, outside, grounding, indoors, doing art, sound bowls, all kinds of awesome, awesome things. So I'm excited. Meow, welcome. Roxy, welcome. Thank you for joining. If there's anybody else, if there's anybody else that would like a donation-based reading, please let me know by putting any green sprouting, like a plant or the green sprout or a leaf, anything that belongs in a garden that is organic of nature. Put that in the comments and I will put you on the list and give you a reading to give you some support in regards to how to be comfortable with the organic flow of things and just letting nature take its course and grow. Quick question. I was told in my dream I've been too timid. Did that go with the app? That's exactly it. That you need to bring that fire back. You know what I'm saying? That you've been a little demure, a little playing it safe and that kind of thing. And you need to bring Queen of Wands energy. You need to sit on that throne and bring that passion and that fuel and that fire horse energy, solar plexus, your will. And boost that up. What up, Keish? Long time. How you doing? How you feeling? I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so that way when people miss the live or whatever the case is, I'm gonna start posting the whole thing on YouTube like I used to. But I wasn't able to keep up with that because I was doing the whole 4 reels per live the whole next day. That I'm not doing anymore. The editing thing and the whole social media has been taking way too much of my time. I'm getting more clients now. I'm opening my books up more. I'm doing live readings as well as, live events and stuff. So I need to prioritize people versus this whole posting. And I need to prioritize my alignment and not an algorithm. So that's what we're doing. You're so welcome, Natalie. Yeah, that definitely is your message. And when I post it on YouTube, you'll be able to listen back to the reading, and you'll get a little bit more of the intricacies and stuff, especially now that you're making the connection to the message from your grandma. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Awesome. Cool, Keish. Hopefully I'm still here. If I'm not doing readings, I'm going to cut it short. Clearly, I need to get some rest. Yes, perfect. I will post it. I'll give myself 24 hours to post it. Pretty much, I'll try to post it before the next live. So if I do go live tomorrow evening, for example, I'll have this posted before that. So again, that takes less time. I just didn't do it because I was doing what was taking so much time. So it made me not want to do anything else once that was done. And I just pretty much passed out. So now that I'm just going to be posting it on YouTube, that'll be quick-ish. It'll be there. It'll be there. Indeed. Anyone else? Let me know. If not, I will cut it short. There's a few other things that I'm, going to start sharing and posting about, like I said, mostly in my stories, because they're going to be a lot more personal, a lot more just about me versus, promoting or, about my services, about the book or anything like that. It'll be me. And again, organic, authentic me, especially in my gardening mode, especially in my singing mode. Like I've started singing in the shower. I've actually challenged myself, because as a vocalist, and I'm not doing stage stuff as much anymore because my business for music is in New York, but now I'm in Atlanta focusing on my holistic. So I have like kind of two different worlds and two different lives in some ways. So, my artist performer life is New York, and my farmer gardener, tending to the land, holistic healer life is more here and fits more here in Atlanta. So I haven't been singing as often. So Spirit was like, sing in the shower. And I'm also showering like sometimes twice a day, because I shower in the morning and then I'm in the garden and I'm sweating out and it's super hot. So then I end up showering again. So Spirit was like, if you can just align singing in the shower, then you get to sing every day. And then you're still training your vocal muscles and all of the things, and, staying ready for when you do have a gig and whatever the case is. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I started singing in the shower, and I'm going to start to record, and it's just going to be my shower curtain. So you're just going to see my shower curtain, because I've done a couple of them, and, maybe I'll post them, maybe I won't, but I did it to be like, maybe I'll just post that, but it may just be in my stories and not necessarily on the page. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on exactly how the sound, works or whatever. But things like that, I'm going to just start posting random, super random, so that I can share more of me, instead of just feeling again like I'm chasing this algorithm or this promo plan or going viral. And I'm just going to do, or I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna, or I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what's up. So, Alafia Ifag Begmiga, welcome. Emily, welcome. KP, welcome. Thank you for joining. So I think that's it for readings tonight, which is fine. I could finish a little early, because this is also, thinking about kind of making things a little bit exclusive in some ways. Catch me if you can type of vibe, you know what I mean? Because if you show up too often, people are like, I'll catch her next time. I'll get her tomorrow. I'll come back at 11. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. So, I'm going to, again, go with my flow. I got to go with my flow. You got to go with your flow. And then we'll see what aligns and where we show up together. Cool. Anybody else? Going once and going twice. I know Keish said she'll be back, but I might not be here. So, thank y'all for coming. Thank you for helping me break in, getting back into live after this little break. And I'll let you know if I'll be here tomorrow. I'll let you know. I mean, it's more so assume that I will be. And if I'm not, I'll give you the update in my stories. That's really what it is. Because ideally, I would like to still do the Monday to Friday 10 to 11. I would like to. But again, I'm doing events now. I'm, meeting with clients. I'm opening the books more. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have more time now for discovery calls and in person, as well as online readings. My goodness, guys, I'm sorry. I need to sleep. And you'd think that I was sleeping this whole time that I was taking a break from social media, but I wasn't. I was so busy, but doing things that I really, really love to do and preparing a lot of posts in a general sense in terms of services. And I've done some new flyers and things like that. So I've been working. And like I said, working with people, vibing with people, connecting with people, meeting with people. And it's about the people. It's about the people. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I'd rather 1 million people give me $1 than one person give me $1 million, because it's about the people. Come, my people. So appreciate y'all. And all about the barter too. I love barters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got what I need and I got what you need. Money what? Like, money what? Like, we just got it. Like we just got it. So community makes that more possible, because the more you expand your community, the more you're realizing how many skill sets and services and products and such that end up being right there in your vibe, in your tribe, in your community, that you can just look out for each other, So that's what I'm about. But anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will let you know, or again, assume that I'll be live tomorrow. If not, I will update you accordingly. And I appreciate you very, very much. I will post this on the YouTube. And other thing, so glad I remember that. Other thing, I am going to continuously post on TikTok. I will be again uploading the lives on YouTube, but I am also now on Bio. I've been telling y'all about Bio, Black women created social media platform. The beta version is out now. I am officially one of the early adopters on Bio, BYIO. I need you guys to Google BYIO, because I'm trying not to say the whole thing, because then TikTok's gonna get mad. But if you BYIO, you can also follow them on TikTok in the meantime, because they're gonna be canceling their stuff soon. But get on the website, register. It is by invitation only. So register, and if there is space for you to be on the beta, they will absolutely set you up so that you can be on this awesome platform where we are not censored, where we get to share and express the way that we authentically, organically, just like the theme that we're tapping into right now, to come as you are and to celebrate yourself and each other. So I am going to be posting more on Bio as well. So I'm going to still be posting on TikTok, because my Vibe Tribe is here. And I'm also trying to tell y'all where to go and where to find me. So in case things get the way that they get in these things, you know where to find me. So BYIO, just get on it. I've been telling y'all for a minute. It's official now. Okay. So glad that I remembered to say that. Definitely wanted to say that. And this, I'm going to find the clip, and this I'm going to post so that y'all could get on Bio and meet me there, because I'm going to start doing some lives there. And I can't wait for that. So some nights that I'm not here at 10 o'clock, I might be over there. I'm just saying. So meet me there. Meet me on Bio. Okay. Night, y'all. I will see you. Oh, Dems is here. Hi, Dems. Before I was just about to go early because nobody was here nobody wanted, I did the readings thus far. What's up, King? Congrats again on your new space, on your new life, on your new timeline. Amazing. I'm so freaking happy for you. But I will go unless you wanted to tap in for a speed read. If not, and we're cool, let me know. But I didn't want to just bounce when I just see you pop on. But I was going to wrap it up early. And I was sharing to check out Bio, BYIO, because they have the beta version out for that social media platform, Black women owned. No censorship, vibes over there. So I am officially on bio. Same Sabrina Sahara Shares. So if you do get on bio and want to follow me there, Sabrina Sahara Shares, the exact same handle, because I am going to eventually start to funnel things over to bio. So definitely get on that. What's up, John the Seraphim? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I was going to end early, but now y'all popping in. So I don't know. Let me know. But just tapping into the organic nature of things as I'm in the gardening vibes and, you know, feeling when I feel like it for lives, feeling like I feel like it for a post. I'm just kind of going the organic way, the way that my garden is growing. So that's what we're tapping into to kind of just help with being at ease, with just letting things go and grow and flow as they naturally do, instead of feeling like we got to chase something or that something's not happening. What is for you cannot miss you, period. So just plant the seed and remember that not every seed is meant to grow, but what is meant is inevitable. So as we're tapping into, if anybody is here and interested before I dip out, then give me anything green in the comments, either a sprout or a leaf, 4-leaf clover, anything that is green and belongs and grows in a garden, and I will tap in for you. I see you with the green heart, John. Word up. Cool, cool. Let's tap in for you. I see you, Dems. Word up. Oh, perfect, John. I got that too. Awesome. I will tap in for you right now. Hey, Mirror. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I claim this, accepted, Ashe. Much peace, positivity, gratitude, compassion, abundance, and light to you, Dems. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm also going to be posting this live and all of the lives that I do on my YouTube channel so that you guys could watch back, since I'm not going to be doing the individual reel clips and stuff anymore. It's just too time consuming. I'm taking my time back. I am not chasing an algorithm. Okay, I am not prioritizing an algorithm over my alignment. I am not feeding an algorithm more than I'm feeding my ancestors. It is not happening. The math was not mathing. I am focusing on being a purposeful practitioner versus content creator. And who and what is meant to find me it just is, and it is done. So hello to you, King Amira. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Matt. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, John, let's tap into the organic nature of you and the advice to just be in the grow, in the flow, and letting nature take its course. King of Swords. This is like same freaking ninja samurai energy that you got the last time. Major confirmation. And in regards to the mindset, is this the same card you got, by the way? Was it the King of Swords as well? Dude, was it the King of Swords that you got? No, I think it was the Page of Swords that you got. Anyways, Swords energy is about the mind, making sure that you have control over that. What you make up is literally what it is because you said so. This is the vibration. This is the frequency. It's what we've been talking about personally as well, right? Because there's so many things that we believe. It was the Page. Got it. There's so many things. And this is an upgrade energy. This is an upgrade energy. It was the Page. And now you're tapping into King of Swords vibration. This is throne frequency. This is you coming more in alignment with, again, that I'm deciding, I am making this up. I am being in full conviction of my mindset, because a lot of the things that we believe, it's something else that we heard from somebody else or from another reading or somebody else's platform or whatever. Somebody else made that up, somebody else's stuff, right? But for some reason it resonates and we believe it. What about what we decide? What about what we make up? We are just as powerful. We are just as aligned. We are sometimes even more so in alignment. And what's most important for you is, in terms of what you make up the good stuff. This also taps into what we were talking about in the download that I received that I didn't get to share yet, but I'm going to share it now for everybody to hear, that when you use your word and say something out loud, that's what you really want. So when you say it, listen to what you just said and ask yourself, is this what I really want? The sword is often in alignment with the tongue and the truth that we speak. So when you say something, you have to acknowledge, I'm speaking truth right now. Is this really what I want to be true? And discern from that place. Make up your mind is a decision-based make up your mind, and it is also a complete deciding what this is, making that shit up. Because if we can believe in somebody else's stuff, why wouldn't we believe in our own? Especially if we are choosing now to focus on the good, on the positive, on the powerful, on the placement. And your placement is on a throne. This mindset, it's not just your physical being on a throne, it's about the mind. And realizing that, just like Bob Marley says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. That's where they get us. That's where the Matrix holds us. That's where the energy of gang stalking and all of the things, it's very much in the mind because it's what we choose to believe. And as a result of believing it, those energies have access. I always remind us as well to observe, don't absorb. When we observe, those are energies that may be around us in that moment. But when we're away from those energies and we keep it in mind, then we are absorbing it. Then we are carrying them back with us. And then they have a hold. We have to literally release it. Again, observe it in the moment, make it irrelevant, and then come back into your mindset of power, of peace, of positivity. Kang, Ninja Samurai King, like upgrade energy, word up. Love that for you. Love that for you. It's working. Whatever you're doing is working. So it's only up from here. Love it. Love it. Anyone else? Let me know. If not, I'm gonna go. Okay, Mirror, I see you. Let me see something green in the comments. Something green, something that's green that grows. And I will get you on. Alrighty, I see you. I will put you on. And I thank y'all for any energy exchange that is possible. Cash App is at the top, whatever you can share or spare. I do have the value of the reading is $11, but if you share a minimum of $5.55, then you get entered into the draw to win a free reading with me. I actually did one of the free readings today for the April winner. So that was super cool. Hello, user 730-732-538-1855. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Spiritual Healy, welcome. Bernice, what's up? Let's tap in for Mirror. And I believe this will be the last one because we're about to get to 11:11. About to get to 11:11. This is so you, Mirror. This might not be the first time that you've gotten the King of Cups before. You have. JB, welcome. Thank you for joining. Confirmation. You did get the King of Cups before, because I remember getting this for you when I was tapping into your emotional intelligence and how supportive you are as a brother, as a son, just as a friend, as that divine masculine frequency for the women that are around you. You getting like really, really comfortable in being that role is very, very important for your abundance, because you're very unique. You're not like a average dude, and that's good, by the way, like really, really good. So be comfortable with that, be okay with that, be proud of that. Don't let, masculine or toxic masculine energy make you feel bad about that difference. They will make you feel different, and you are different. So be okay with that difference, but understand that that is what is going to bring you so much growth, so much flow. There's a flow. Right now you might feel a little bit stagnant and things aren't kind of breaking through as quickly as you want them. And it may just be that kind of resistance in some ways that you have to being divine masculine, because you are a rarity amongst the general regular dudes that are more in your surroundings. You were raised for a very, very powerful aligned woman. Your sister, and if you have more than one sister, is very, very solid as well. So the reverence that you have for women is what is carrying over to how you are just as a man, and why you are able to be tapped in as you are to divine masculine energy. So again, be proud of that and know that that is what is going to bring you so much flow. It's what's going to bring this kind of avalanche of abundance that you are in many ways waiting for. It is inevitable as long as you stay in alignment with being divine masculine and not feeling like you are too sensitive or to any of the things that, again, some general male cohorts might make you feel. Stand out, be who you are, be proud of that. It's going to bring so much organic flow and growth in your life. Absolutely. Thank you for the Join My Fan Club. Black Madonna, what's up, sis? Y'all need to follow Black Madonna. She is a phenomenal reader. She's got some freaking wicked decks. So please follow Black Madonna HP. Honored to have you in my live, sis. Welcome, welcome. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Jordan, welcome. Thank you for being here. Angela, welcome, welcome. Yar, yar, what's up? 1111 lives. 1111. Appreciate y'all giving you 1111 vibes. How you doing, sis? You good? Thank you for joining. Mira, you are welcome. You are absolutely welcome. My pleasure. My absolute pleasure. So it is technically 1111. I technically say farewell, but I will give a going once, going twice if anybody else would like to get a message from the organic nature of things and how to just be at ease and at peace with things naturally growing and flowing and glowing, and not feel like you need to chase and you need to do all of the things that you feel like we need to do sometimes to get things. Just be rooted and anchored and grounded. Ashe. Donation based. Cash App is at the top. Whatever you can share or spare is much appreciated. I thank you in advance for that. The value of the reading is $11.11. But if you have $5.55 or more, gets you entered into the draw to win a free reading with me. So I had the March winner, April winner, and now we're tapping in for May. So again, you don't have to give the full 1111. Just that $5.55 at least gets you entered into the draw to win a reading with me. But whatever you can share, spare. It's more appreciated in the, taking the time, giving some energy for the energy that's given, because again, I'm not necessarily charging, right, for it. So I know, sis, right? I actually incorporate my book in every live. So at the top of the live, I read an excerpt from it, and it's a cosmic concept for the collective. So I do a collective reading, then I read an excerpt from the book. So I've definitely been doing that more. I thank you for that. Thank you for that support. I so appreciate you doing it more. Absolutely. Even in my readings now, my one-on-ones, I'm doing tarot, reading a few other things energetically. And then I do a little bibliomancy for individuals as well to tap in. But thank you again. And to her point, here's my book. A reminder yet again, Sacred Soul Simplified is on Amazon, only $11.11. It's going to change your life, like quite literally. There's journal pages in the back so that you can do the soul work and the soul inquiry that's aligned with each cosmic concept. It is a purposeful pocket companion, super easy breezy to stick in your purse or in a back pocket of your jeans or whatever, so that you have this elevation anytime and anywhere you go. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's volume 1. I've got several in the vault, but Spirit's like, just let this one get traction before you put out the others. So that's that. So again, if anyone does want a reading, I do see Jordan and Angela, me and yes. So I'm assuming that's for a reading. I just need to see something green that grows in the comments, and I will put you on the list. So any emoji, like a leaf, a 4-leaf clover, the little sprouty thingy, anything like that, and I will put you on the list and tap in for you. And I will tap in for you. And again, I do thank you for any donation that you can share and spare. I've been getting more nudges and confirmation, and having Black Madonna in the space right now is part of the confirmation of how to change things up, in regards to my offering and value proposition, because she's always been super supportive and giving me awesome, awesome advice, and she sees me and I see her, and I'm so grateful because she be doing the thing. So I may be switching it up, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? While it's donation based, you better, you know what I'm saying? Because I might be switching it up. So I do thank you for whatever you can share or spare. For anyone who is still here, interested, and if not, I'm going to go. Then I'm going to go because I got so many things to do, and I'm planting my garden. I got all my seeds ready. I'm going to do cantaloupe and watermelon on my pea. I'm so excited. I planted some stuff so far, but I have like a whole other area to plant, and I'm very excited. Very excited. So I guess that's it. I get to go now. Do I get to go now? Because I'm totally down if anybody wants a reading. Let me know. Sis, you good? Black Madonna, you good? Because I'm not going to go if you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's you. But if not, it's cool. And then I will go and do some stuff. And then I may be live tomorrow. If not, always assume that I am. And then if I don't, I will update. Okay, cool. I'll give you one. Give me any green something in the comments just so that I can be obedient to my Ori and to my spirit team that always tells me I need to do this specific thing to make sure I'm getting permission from your higher self to mine. So any green sprouty thing, a leaf, any one of those emojis. And let's tap in for you. Let me see. There we go. Word up. So we're tapping into how to just be at ease with the organic nature of things, letting nature take its course. So Spirit's going to give you some advice in regards to how to lean back and know that what is meant for you is meant. That seed that is sprouting, again, the roots grow under the surface, right? So the faith that is required is because of what is unseen. But thank God that the roots are unseen, because if the root was seen, that would mean it's uprooted and ain't nothing going to grow from there. So let's see. Black Madonna, give thanks, Spirit. Look at this. The Three of Cups, celebration, divine feminine energy. It's like what we're talking about right now too, right? In terms of like supporting each other and the whole thing coming together, major celebration. For whoever you are feeling more in tribe with in regards to if you have sisters, your mom, cousins, your girls, like spend more time, go out more, dress up, have a drink, even if it's not alcoholic, you know what I'm saying? Like just go out and be in that flow, be in the divine feminine, be in the receiving mode, reset the nervous system, allow yourself to rest in receiving, give yourself permission. But oftentimes we just say it, I give myself permission to receive, but we don't give ourselves the practice in that permission. I give myself permission to rest, but we don't practice the permission to rest. This is giving yourself permission to celebrate, but practice it. To give yourself permission to celebrate, you actually have to go out and celebrate. Toast yourself. Spirit just said that so clearly. Even if you're not out and about with other people, pour yourself a drink, even if it's a mocktail, even if it's a glass of water, put it in a fancy cup. This is the cup runneth over energy. Toast yourself. Give yourself the kudos for what you have accomplished, for what is yet to be done, but you claim it like it's now. You know the deal. You know what I'm saying? Speak into that water. Speak to yourselves and yourselves. Activate. Drink her down, and come into full fruition of everything that you are meant to be. That is inevitable. Name it, claim it, demand it, command it. Cup runneth over frequency. Continue to pour into yourself and to continue to pour where you're watered. So any individual, any dynamic or whatever the case is, people that aren't really showing up for you, whatever, take your time back. This is what this whole organic nature is about. And where for me, I'm realizing like I'm just spending way too much time on social media and it's just not mathing, because I should be focused more on my practice as a practitioner, as a healer, all of those things. Who is meant for me, they will find me. I'm going to be in focus of my alignment versus an algorithm and find my own rhythm. Similar message for you. Like, what is meant cannot miss you, especially if you continue to pour where you're watered. Anything that is not feeding you, that makes you feel like, I have to figure out how to clear that out. Figure out how to at least replace it or allocate your time accordingly, so that you are doing more celebration mode, toasting mode. Yes, girl. Clang, 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 clang. Cheers, 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 cheer, cheer. Doing what makes you happy. Doing what makes you feel really, really good. And that is when and how the abundance is going to overflow. That cup. Oh, shall it runneth over, sis. Oh, shall it. Love that for you. Toast yourself. I love that. I'm going to start toasting myself. I'm going to toast myself with this. No, I'm going to toast myself with some copper water. Who has a glass right now? Let's toast ourselves. If you have any beverage of sorts. Hey, Share Bear. Hello, Jamal. I'm going now, but we're going to toast ourselves. If you have a copper water bottle, very powerful, because what the copper does in terms of like cleansing the water, cleansing your energy. But when you speak into the water itself, into the dome, it creates this like echo, and it reverberates your power and what it is that you're bringing into the water. So do that. Love that. Finally, a beautiful message. I love beloved giving you permission. I'm telling you, and give yourself permission, right? Spirit always gives us permission, but we be like, should I? Maybe, I don't know. Yes, no, meaning no, KNOW, no. Know that shit. Absolutely. So let's toast ourselves. Toast yourself for everything that you are, for the God, the goddess that you are. Toast yourself for everything that you are becoming, the energy of not being the new you, but the true you, and give yourself permission to practice that. I toast you, I toast me, I toast we. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, give thanks. Done and done. Toast yourselves. On that note, I'm out. Deuces. Rachel, now you come here. First time in my life, and I'm going now. How you doing, honey? Welcome, welcome. I might be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure these days, guys. Like I said, I go with the flow. I'm going to go with the flow. But I may be live tomorrow at 10. If not, I'll give you the update. But always check the stories, because I'm going to definitely keep posting more consistently. The stories are easy. Pop, 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 pop. No captions, no hashtags. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm not doing it like that anymore. I mean, sometimes, but not like I was used to doing it. So, more soon. And rest well. Namaste to you, sis. Thank you.